Welcome back, guys. Today is day 80, and as said in the description below, it was a pretty stressful morning, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen today. We were supposed to review Harding's lesson number 9, drawing these oblong rectangles, and then go into working on the copy, the copy of the masterpiece sketch, but I'm stressed out and I want to relax. Like, everyone just went down for a nap. So I need to reset. And so this will help, and we'll see what happens when I'm done with this. But we might, instead of working on the master sketch, go to working on another sketch that I've been doing, which was the cross of the rosary, or the crucifix on the rosary that I have hanging here in the office. That's just, it's a less stressful work. Like, I'm trying to very much make the other sketch perfect, where this sketch would just be whatever I can do. And my dog is freaking out right now, so give me a minute. It's one of those days, guys. One of those days. That might work. We'll see. Okay. I'm trying to see what I need to do. There we go. Great. This is going to go beautifully. I can already tell. You know what? We might not even get past the lesson today if this is how things are going. Okay. I need to get a piece of paper. That's where we're at. I need to set up the paper so we can start drawing. Alright, this is going to move over here so it doesn't fall anywhere. And then I'm going to go here. So outside of doing this, I've been working on the farming sim, and I had a problem of where I was gonna put a couple of things and how it was all gonna be designed, and I was starting to get really bummed out how the design was looking. So I was thinking of just resetting everything, which I had just reset things because I'd gotten an idea and the idea wasn't working. But while I was watching while I was listening to a video, I came up with an idea. So it was kind of like oh, hey, this will be fun. So I want to work on that. That's where my mind's saying, this will be the less stressful option today. Do this instead. I'm just nope, not happening. Oh. I might not even be able to do this. I've decided at this very moment that it's short stream today. And I'm also deciding that we are just going to be doing the review lesson because I have a feeling my kiddos aren't going to give me a whole bunch of free time. So give me one more second. quick second, now that I've got the dog calmed down, to check on the kids, make sure they're calm, and I can get started here. And I am back. I am also, like I said, short stream today because we're just going to go over the lesson. And that is mostly because of my kids, but we are good right now. I am going to have to be a little bit quieter than normal. I don't know how loud these streams are because I don't hear myself. I really should probably start listening over to what I say and editing and stuff, but that takes time. And what you see is literally the time I have, except at night, but night doesn't require mind, which is probably why that design isn't going out as well as I want it to, because I don't think, and I'm like sleeping while I'm doing it. I do, I fall asleep while I'm doing this, while I'm playing the game. I'll wake up and I'll be like, I'd have been sleeping for like an hour to 45 minutes, and I'll be on just waiting for me to do something. It's like, oh, I guess I'm going to bed now. I have to figure out what it is that I did and go to sleep and turn it off so I can go back to sleep. So yeah. This is really the only free time I have. So I want it. And I need a reset, I need some free stress. So I don't know how well this review is going to end up, but I'm not making it perfect. I'll review what I have to review and focus on what I have to focus on, but that's about as far as I'm going to go with this. So let's just see how everything goes. Now, if you remember from yesterday, I'm still working on the first way he says to measure the oblong rectangles. I am not going to do the second way, mostly because I don't quite understand how to do it all. This is a more step-by-step. The other one's kind of just make these long lines and figure it out. So I will have to do the other one eventually, but that's going to be for tomorrow when we're just doing the lesson review for the square. Then I'll do the square the way we've been measuring the oblong rectangles, and then the new way. So that's going to be the process for tomorrow. Point A, point E. Make sure they are directly underneath each other and draw a straight perpendicular line. Next, make the point C, which she should be the same. It should be the horizontal line, plane, the same horizontal plane as A, and the same distance away from A that E is, which not at all. Okay, that's a little bit too high, but I think that's a better distance. Let's see. Right at the back of the end. Oh, a little too far away. Not bad. Alright. Now we have to find, and this is point C. We now have to find point F. And when we do the second measurement tomorrow, you'll understand why these are called EF and not BD. Okay, let's make sure this is measured out where it needs to be measured. It's where it needs to be for C. Is it where it needs to be for E? No, it's a little too far away. Right where it needs to be, but I think it's a little too bit. Yeah, it's a little too high for. Alright, let's just do C, line CF first. There we go, and then we'll do line EF. Next is to find point B. So from there, I should make the point without measuring first. It's a little too far away. Just needs to be a little bit higher. Alright, now I just need to make a straight line to that point. Oops. I'm drawing off of point E for some reason, like to the left of point E, which doesn't make sense. I need to draw straight from point E. Okay. It's getting ridiculous. There we go. And this is point B. So in the second way of measuring these, you just make the line AB and then you find point E to then do the line EG. Well, technically FG, but with E, you can figure out where F is supposed to go. D, and you find point D. So D is on the same horizontal plane as B, and it is on the is directly under F. So I'm gonna measure that. I have a feeling it's way too close. Yep, the second point is better. Let's make sure. Oh, it's a little too high though. Too far away now, so right in the middle of that. So I'm going to draw the lines F, D, so I don't forget. Okay. That went in. I know I did that was a slow fly. I realized what I did. I realized my mistake immediately. Yes, okay, and then needed to be a little bit further down. There. Excellent. Okay, so we've made the first two squares. Now we just need to make this second one. Now, what we do from here is it's essentially as if we had just done our line AB, and now we're looking for point C, but here it's going to be point G. So you're making sure it's on the same plane as point F, and the same distance away from F that D is. Made that a little too far away. No, it's a little too close. Alright. Okay, I'll be right back. Like I said, it's been a crazy morning, and these kids are not very happy. I'll be right back. It's not their fault. They had a very busy morning, too. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that, everyone. It looks like I was being a little too preemptive in what I thought was upset babies, but they're actually content right now. So I'm just the crazy one right now. Alright. Let's make sure that this lines up nicely with that. And then we need to find the last part H. That is nowhere near where it needs to be. I can tell that much. So we're going to make try to find it on our own by lining it up horizontally and vertically, and then we'll measure to make sure we're accurate. Yeah, a little too far. There we go. Excellent. That's excellent. But now I'm wondering if this is right. It's a little short. So let's... And it's also wobbly, so I don't mind. Alright, so I need to go right to here. So I need to go a little bit past the point. I'm just going to elongate it just a little bit. There we go. Just go straight to, let's try to have a non-slope line. Thank you. And yeah, this is an extremely, like, you have to be so focused, and it takes up so much mental power, strength, that I'm like winded, mentally winded after doing an exercise like this. And I have a feeling it has to do with stamina. So, Jaden, leave your puzzle on. You have a bone. Chew on that. Yeah, it's right there. You're sitting on it. You're okay. He's like a kid. He's waiting for me to turn around so he can go back to licking his paws. He rubs them raw. I wouldn't. And it's not his diet. He has a very clean diet, but he doesn't like that we wipe his paws with the snow and everything. So he's either licking off the towel or there's sand that the towel puts on his paws that he's licking off. It's something like that. It's also, I think, something he does out of boredom. Oh, how much is left? I can only do a smaller version. Okay. I want it a little bit longer, at least to the Y. To make it just a little bit longer. Good. Okay. Crazy puppy. Alright, so that's AE. Yeah, feeling it was too short. Cool. Keep losing my pencil. See it done, you think it's an obstacle, even though you can ignore it, you're still like, no. Must avoid. That's still hot. What? Hold on. It's gotta be this point. I slipped it. The point's actually right where it needed to be. I still think that's too high. Okay. That was a little too low, but that's fine. Okay. Make sure it's the right length. And now we just find F. Excellent. Okay. Then find B. Try to make it too long. It's too short. there. This B. F. And then we need to find D. Cool. It's right at the top. Let's see. Okay, so I need to be right there. Right. CD looks weird. Looks like a really weird line. That looks better. This one's straight. There we go. This is not a square. I messed up somewhere. Let's just finish it up. And I know where I messed up. Okay. Yep, it's right here. There we go. Figured it out, and you guys couldn't see the part anyway, so it's fine. Okay, so as stated, this was going to be a shorter stream. This is all the time I have for today. I'm so sorry about that. Like I said, it's been stressful and crazy today, and I'm surprised I was able to review this. We will review both lessons tomorrow. I'll spend a little bit more. And if it takes an hour to do both, I'll stay longer to make sure that we are able to do the master copy. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Until then.